Hey COS, it's Donna Burke, and today I'm going to show you a model journal assignment. How to do a journal assignment and get full credit. And it's going to take some work on your part. You got to dig deep. Remember, that's our theme for the semester. So let's take a look. So this was a journal on learning supports that was just submitted last week. So I wanted to kind of go through it so that you could learn some things for future journal assignments. So this student chose the Writing Resource Center because it served many purposes and talked specifically about why that person wanted to do this, to improve her writing skills because her degree in psychology requires a great amount of writing. So, not a need for a lot of detail here, but just at least an explanation. What attracted you about this assignment, about this particular area? How could you use this resource to support your learning? Well, this student went into a lot of details about how to organize your schedule for tests, how to do to-do lists. She also found a printable organizer that she thought was helpful, and then she printed those out. So went into a lot of details about how to use this support to help her learning. So she did a really good job there. Explain how you interacted with the site. Write 2 or 3 sentences about your experience with the resource. So first, how did she interact with the site? So she found the site easy to navigate and highly informative. She clicked on the writing guides. So she went in there and kind of clicked on some stuff and talked about it. And then this is also, there was also a section she mentioned on using APA and MLA format. And she read an article on run-on sentences. So this is a really good example of a short but sweet entry. Now, I said write 2 or 3 sentences about your experiences. That's sort of like just doing the bare minimum, okay? I'm trying to give you guidance that your answers have to be a little bit more in depth. This student went above and beyond that and really threw in some examples of what she found helpful when she interacted with the site. Again, great answer. Would you visit the site again? Why or why not? She said yes and then explained why, and didn't just say, yes, I would visit the site again. She talked about why she would. The area on Circle In. Again, very interesting. This student said that she would not go back to the app. She was not a big fan of the app. I guess she could see that it might be helpful for some classes, but in her case, some of her classes, the students aren't using it, so it's not as helpful to her. So she doesn't have to agree with everything on the assignment, but you have to state why. And she did a really nice job in doing that. She did come up with making flashcards on the app. So even though she didn't find it as useful, she did find something useful. She did a really good job right here explaining the 4 quadrants, giving some examples, and then right down here talking about what quadrant does she find herself in. She said, my goal is to end up working in quadrant 4. I think she meant 2, but it was okay. She emailed me and told me that she made a mistake there. That's fine. Student still got full credit, okay, because she realized that she made a mistake, and it's just one minor mistake as to what her goal is. She probably would not want to be in quadrant 4 where all she's doing is playing YouTube and social media. So anyway, we figured that out. What she really did a great job in is the videos found in chapter 3. Wow, like a lot of you quoted this one. I love this one. My sister loves it. She's always quoting this quote, failing to plan is planning to fail. That's a great quote. She talked about very specific things about both videos that she found helpful, and she wrote them out. This is just really good material. And she looked at these questions in particular and found them very helpful. She found these questions to be a good gauge of how important an item is on my list and my life goals. And why am I doing this right now? Is this helping me move towards my goal? So these are questions she's going to ask herself from watching the video. Wow, like fantastic. What activities does she put off to the last minute? And she went into detail on this. And like a lot of detail. She's got procrastination issues. And so what she did was she wrote down very specific, and she was very, very specific. She wrote actual dates that she was going to complete stuff. And so this is fantastic. So, and then she talked about a very honest answer to the multitasking question. She's not sure. She sees the benefit of doing multitasking, but also knows that it can be a distraction from important items. So there it is. That's an example of a journal that's going to get full credit, 100 points. So what I want you to do is when you're answering questions for journals or other assignments in this class, think to yourself, am I going deep enough? Am I bringing in examples from the chapter, from some of the module exercises, any videos that might be out there? That is going deeper. That is elaborating on your answers. That is what we're working towards, college level answers. You want to be proud of every assignment you submit for this class. And so I want you to start really looking critically. And I'm going to be looking critically too. Again, I'm getting more and more sort of not tough, maybe tough. I'm getting a little tougher on you. Okay, I want you to dig deeper. So you may not get that 100 the first pass, but as always in my class, you can redo it, take the suggestions I've made, and resubmit it, because we're working towards mastery. You really pushing yourself to come up with college level answers and integrate the material and really get something out of these assignments. As always, please think about visiting me in my Zoom office hours. This way we could go over assignments together and I could give you feedback live and in person as we can get this semester. So keep up the good work, guys. I hope this helps.